Hey gang, just posting. In fact, I'll do it on the mic. Let's go. Just a flawless picture. Right. Hello. Happy Tuesday. Tuesday, my dudes. Hey, D. Semsey, how's it going, friend? Welcome, I hope you're well. Charles and Joe, thanks so much for those hosts, everybody. Hey, Charles, how's it going? Eric Sposen, lovely to see you. Hey, good evening, good morning, hello to you too, Anthony. Hope you're well. Hey, Bubbles, lovely to see you. How are you guys? Okay, let's do that. Select all, copy. Let's make that black. Nice. Link. Every day it's Twatch and never Twitch. Okay. Cool. Hey, great. Hey, Lisa. Oh yeah, it's evening for you, right? What time is it for you? Garo. So man, what kind of music do you make? I'm glad you asked. Wanna see? So I'm a sad boy, right? I make sad boy music. Currently, yeah, the most confusing daylight savings ever, by the way. I remember that. Because the center doesn't get to, well, the bottom of the center adds an hour. So now it's like an hour and a half. No, sorry. Yeah, an hour and a half different to northwest. But the middle, the center, sorry, the top of the middle doesn't change, right? And then southwest changes by an hour. And like northeast changes by an hour, something like that. Very confusing. So this is my debut album. Came out in 2014 on Warner Brothers. It's called The Morning. I love the songs on this album, but it's a perfect storm of bad things for me, I think, in the recording process. Fortunately, back then streaming wasn't a thing, so re-record clauses were very generous, and we've outlived that re-record clause, so I've been re-recording my album live on Twitch. It's been a bunch of fun. It's basically acoustic chic. When are you dyeing your hair blonde? It was a move. Well, I already did that move, didn't I? And what did it get me? A bunch of Lucius Malfoy jokes and a chemical burn. You know? Look, I'm a singer-songwriter, right? It's my job to make the news, right? That's part of, I need to sell myself if I want to be, you know, successful making waves or whatever. I thought that completely changing my hairstyle would do that. It didn't. So then I completely changed it again. It didn't. Then I cut my hair. And a bunch of people seemed to like that. But then people said that they missed my long hair. Weird. Weird. Right. So that's posted on Instagram. Let me just post this on Thingy. Yeah, that's good. Always Twitch, never Twitch. Posting. It's that shirt again. When did I wear it last though, Charles? You know? Do you know what? This isn't the first time this has happened. There were people that were like, oh my god, he only wears the same 2 shirts. And it'd be like, no, here's a picture from June of me wearing that shirt. And now it's October and I've worn it again. What do you mean always wears that shirt? Come on. But I do always wear this shirt. Right, this is what we worked on yesterday. Wanna see? This is the last track before the secret track on the album. It's called Castle Street. Hey Jono, how's it going? I just dyed my hair purple from bleach and I'm loving it. Would recommend to anybody. Yeah, that's a move. That's a move. I gotta bring people in somehow. Right. Over to Ableton. Shut up, Lo-Fi. Here we go. This is a guide vocal. Although I didn't paint this white. So maybe it's not. It's definitely a guide vocal. Let's listen. You can't hear that. This is me breaking into the Facebook servers yesterday.
We said,
whoa.
Enhance.
we said some things we didn't mean. With us there is no in between. From where we're standing, I think we both know. Maybe we're better off alone. Under the bridge on Castle Street, we wrote our names in the concrete. But it's all different now and we both know. Maybe we're better off alone. No light, daylight gone. We got fire on our tongues, we've got nowhere left in our lungs. And if we're done, then how come I feel love? When did our hearts turn to stone? Is all that's left just skin and bone?
See, I think it needs this harmony. It's basically kind of the octave. It's slightly off of the octave. It's what I'm singing when we go over here to the last chorus. When I've changed the melody, you know, I go up, but softer, and I think it's needed, but it doesn't do that chorus many favors. Let me turn it down a bit more. Go all the way down to minus 10 dB. Let's try that.
We got fire on our tongues, we've got nowhere left in our lungs. And if we're done, then how come I feel love? When did our hearts turn to stone?
They're also out of tune.
Fire on our tongues, we've got nowhere left in our lungs. And if we're done,
done. And if we're done,
fire on our tongues, we've got nowhere left in our lungs. And if we're done,
then if we're done, and if we're done, and if we're done. God, I don't know when it happened. I don't know. I certainly don't know how it happened. But every now and then I sing a note and I just put my hand on the piano and it's the correct note. Which is really nice. So yeah, we can play this. We could play Outgrow after listening to this song if you'd like. If you just want to listen to how it sounds. If you want to see how it's built, yeah, it's in the first week for sure. Yeah. I love that Charlie Puth era. Okay, well, I need to redo these backing vocals for sure. I'm going to mute them for the time being, just because I think they take away more than they add to that chorus. So we'll go again, sorry.
No light,
No light. That's also wrong.
no light, no light, daylight gone. No light,
No light.
no light, day. No light, no light, no light, daylight gone.
I think these also need to have a look at. Crikey, was I drunk yesterday?
No light, no light, daylight gone. We got fire on our tongues, we've got nowhere left in our lungs. And if we're done, then how come I feel love when did our hearts turn to stone? Is all that's left just skin and bone? And if we're done, then how come I feel love, I feel love, I feel love. Trying to climb these narrow stairs,
No symbol there.
we stop ourselves from splitting hairs. Maybe it's time that we gave up the ghost. Maybe we're better off. No light, no light, daylight gone. No light, no light to take me home.
Okay, the harmonies need to really come in here. Daylight gone. No light. Here, right?
Daylight gone. Daylight gone. No
My lead vocal's really slow there as well.
daylight gone.
No
No
light.
No light. No light. No light. Daylight gone. No light.
Ah. Okay, well, it's just a guide. It's just this no is really slow, and then this is on time.
No light. Light.
So like this would have to come back a little bit.
No light.
It would just sound a bit weird, you know. Unfortunately, I am going to change it just because that'll really bother me.
No light. No light to take
Like I said,
me
guide vocal.
home.
Oh, take me home.
We got fire in our tongues, we've got nowhere left in our.
Sorry, I missed out a bunch of chat. Yeah, outgrow. Yeah. Wait. This is something I've always wondered about this song. When you mean come, does that mean what I think it means? What? Anthony, mind out the gutter, mate. Wait, when? What? Daylight come? Well, as opposed to nighttime. Anthony. Hey, eyes up here, bud. I want to see how it's built. I missed it. Oh, thank you, Tia. Well, yeah, we did revisit it a couple of times, but in those first 7 days, you'll find it for sure.
Light, no light, light, daylight gone.
Oh, wait. That's daylight gone. Maybe I need my mind out the gutter. Wait, when? And if you're done, then how come? And if you're done, then how come? When you're done, you will come. Is this like a Michael Scott rewrite of Castle Street? Don't bring Nook into it, alright? We all stopped playing Animal Crossing a long time ago. Daylight come. You guys are gross. That was all you, wasn't me. Hey Jonah, how's it going? Yeah, I'm doing good, thank you. I need a bit of Oh, thought it said then I'll come. What? No. No way. Lewis Watson. Castle Street lyrics. Okay, this says then how come. Guys, when did I play that? Has that been playing the whole time? I hope not. And if we're done, then I'll come. We're done. May as well come. That's awful. Gross. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, there you go, bud. 10-minute timeout, Anthony. That's on you, bud. That's on you. It's so amazing to me. How can you just see and hear and know what's going on? Oh, well, Tia, this is like... So... awful, by the way. Just... So, what I love about recording music, right? By the way, I am Olavi. Thank you very much for that follow. I'm so sorry. But the fact that you followed during that conversation means you're a keeper, all right? It's wonderful to have you, bud. Happy Tuesday. So the thing I love about recording music, right? Music is creative. It is painting. It is completely random, completely objective, and I love that about it. I love that about it. A song can take 10 minutes, a song can take 10 years, you know. Whereas recording music is science, it's maths, right? And I think that I'm a massive nerd and I love numbers and formulas and science and maths. I love it. And so I think what I love so much about producing is that I'm being able to flex that muscle, right? It takes me out of the creative element and the performance element. And it's just like, here, you know, solve some equations for me, you know? And this is, my workflow will differ from completely like everybody else's workflow, right? No two workflows are alike. So if anybody else had made this session, I wouldn't know how to navigate it, right? But for me, everything's color coded. Everything is grouped. I know the order of things within the session, and I'm getting used to Ableton as well. So it's a lot easier for me now to navigate through my session. But yeah. Daylight come. Oh dear. Wait, let me untime out, Anthony. I was only joking, obviously. Then I'll come. No, it's then how come. Oh boy. Do you remember playing Brovala? I do. I got interviewed by Tabes, which was nuts to me because I was a massive Call of Duty kid. So I was like, Dave, to the face, to the face. I don't think he liked it, but that was really cool. I sat in Lana Del Rey's dressing room, which was really cool. Um, what else? Yeah, it was a really cool festival actually. Yeah, really cool. And I remember Into the Wild at that festival felt like a really nice moment because everybody was singing their hearts out, and that was really cool. That was really cool. Sorry, Johnny. Why did I not know Lewis when he played in Sweden? Yeah, I've played a few times now, Amelia. A few times. Yeah, yeah. Hey, the AOA. Nice to see you, friend. That's such a heartfelt way to explain work. But hey, Lemon, how's it going? By the way, they returned the 3D printer and gave me a refund. And then the sale price changed, so it's £70. It was like $150 more expensive. I bought it anyway, but still, I was like, that's crazy. It should be coming today. Should be coming today. Yeah. Oh no. Hey Billy, how's it going? I'm gonna edit the lyric bot code. No. What about Taves? Yeah, yeah. Well, he interviewed me that time. But yeah, I like I said, I was a Call of Duty kid, so I used to watch his videos all the time. It's cursed, yeah. Damn. Sorry to hear it, Lemon. I hope it comes back.
Ghost. Maybe we're better off. No light, no light, daylight gone.
Oh, I didn't really want to do vocals today. I had an awful night's sleep last night. I woke up at 3:30 and just could not get back to sleep. And then it's one of those things where I like wait and wait and wait for my fiance's alarm to go off just so I can get up and start the day because I don't want to wake her up when I get up. Uh, and then I fell asleep like 5 minutes before her alarm went off, and then I was like, "Oh, it's so groggy." So I
Yeah, but you
tried
can't see
to.
I've got my pickle out.
You can't. So yeah, it was tough, and I said to myself I won't do any vocals today, but these BVs I think need to happen before I can move on with this song. Tia, thank you. 17 months, what a legend. Thank you so much. Thank you. Hey Yvette, drive safe. Procrastinating really hard right now. Need to actually write an essay and do my bachelor project. Best of luck. Hey Sajad, yep. Ableton Live. 11 now makes it usable to record music, which is a bunch of fun.
Ghost. Maybe we're better off. No light, no light, daylight gone. No light, no light to take me home.
Take me home. Yeah, it needs those. Okay, I'll record those.
We got fire in our tongues, we've got no.
I'm going to order a different one. Maybe spend some time researching home models. I'm so used to my work size resin printers. Oh, do you have like the Jupiter, Saturn, like much larger build plate models? Have you seen the new one? Crazy. The new I think it's Jupiter, right? I think it's a new one. Big boys, right? Yeah. It is a shame that you have to print parts. That's why I went with the Proxima over the Polaris because I think it's like got like 10 mil extra height. To the face, to the face. Yeah, exactly. VST guitar? No. I recorded this guitar, both electric and acoustic. Here's the acoustic here. Just a guide acoustic. Plus the electric.
Take me home. We got fire.
Okay, that swell needs to be a lot more dramatic, I think. It's my only issue with oh, bless you today. My only issue with this symphony orchestra, and I understand it, you know, it's not to be used as a drum kit replacement, right? That's just not the that's not the intended use of this. This is like untuned percussion, orchestral kind of cinematic swells, and I'm definitely using it as a malleted ride cymbal or crash. But it's very quiet. Wow, already with a save? Tia, thank you. Save. There we go. Done. Oh. Okay. Let's listen to that.
We got fire in our tongue.
In our tongues. Wait, did I do that correctly? Jack volume.
We got fire.
Oh yeah, I was going for this softer. Okay, I don't like that. I don't like that. I'm gonna go back to the 76. See, this is why you shouldn't change. You shouldn't change what you do. Let's go with the overheads and just boost it a tiny bit.
We got fire in our tongues. We've got nowhere left in our lungs. We got fire in our. We got fire in our tongues. We've got nowhere left.
Yeah, it's much more natural. Much more natural. Yes, yeah. So I do stereo recording. Am I saying this right, by the way? Olavi? Is that correct? Please let me know. Hey, Jess, how's it going? Someone back. Kashmir Vengeance. I don't. So I'm 11 songs into this album, right, Sajad? And I am like sticking to my guns here, right? Next project, I'll look into more some more VSTs, but I'm sticking to what I know with this. No. So I use this condenser here, which is my vocal one. Hey, it's a Spirit, Aston Spirit, British-made mic, very good mic. I guess you can liken it to like a 414 or something. And I put that sound hole, kind of base of the guitar, pointing this way. Not drastically, but pointing this way. So you're kind of getting the sound from up the neck. And then I DI, the other one, hard pan left and right. It sounds really good. Simple EQ, very bright EQ. I should probably be cutting a bit more mid. But that's when it gets mixed, it happens. And then I use this CLA2A. I usually use the 76. I think it's a better compressor. But the 2A is a bit softer. And because the guitar is more of a constant sound, I think that's a lot better. It doesn't duck in and out as much as the 76 does for like a kick drum. You know, like silence and then a very sudden sound. So I really like it. Very, you know, basically 11 o'clock, half 11 on the gain and peak reduction. It sounds really good. Condenser is just the right. So this is the condenser. So it's more of the room, right? It's more of the immediate. Wait, could you hear that? It's not coming up on. Can you hear that? Why is that not coming up on the thing? Anthony's back. I was only joking, by the way. I untimed you out. I learned my lesson. Okay, so that's the DI. And it's more... Sorry, Sensei. Hey, you are forgiven. It's more... It's more to hear like what's going on around this part of the guitar. Right? Because if you're Hey, Rat Lover, by the way. Hey, lovely to see you. I hope you're well. Because if you're standing in front of me, right, you're not hearing the inside of the guitar, right? You're hearing what's happening between the guitar and you, right? So I'm set the condenser to kind of pick up this part of the guitar, and then the DI sounds like this. A lot more clarity and none of the room. So that's very like sterile sounding. It's got no character, right? It's any guitar on earth, right? Because you're hearing the internal gubbins of it, right? But you add this the room in, and you gain the clarity, so it's super clear, it's super precise, but it sounds real because you're hearing the space in front of the guitar as well. I put a touch of reverb. It probably needs more, to be honest. But yeah, that's how I record it. I've never recorded guitar that way. I've always done an A/B pair of two condensers, octave sound hole, basically octave bridge more. But I had issues with my compression. It was like so extremely weighted to the right that I couldn't hard pan it. So the guitar was no longer around you. It was just like in front of your right eye. So yeah, just two tracks, a left and a right. The left is the DI. The right is the condenser mic. It doesn't really matter though, that's just preference, but it sounds really good. I think I'm very happy with it, right. Where were we? Sorry, let me finish listening to this a little bit.
We got fire in our tongues, we've got nowhere left in our lungs. And if we're done, then how come I feel love when did our hearts turn to stone? Is all that's left just skin and bone. And if we're done, then how come I feel love, I feel love.
Oh, the tones.
I feel love. We got fire on our tongues, we've got nowhere left in our lungs. And if we're done, then how come I feel love when did our hearts turn to stone? Is all that's left just skin and bone. And if we're done, then
Don't like that. Let's just compress this slightly better. That's why as well. Okay, that's why. I didn't set the macro thing. Oh, 1 second. Turn off the... Should have ran an ad. That would have been better. Marble. Oh, you couldn't even see what I was doing there. Sorry. How would the re-recorded album be published? I don't know how much demand there'll be for physical, right? I'd love to do physical, especially a repress on vinyl, just because the current vinyl requires a very, I think it's a stylus thing, it requires a very good needle. Um, Otherwise, it skips because it was rushed by the label, unfortunately. But making physical stuff is super expensive and damaging to the environment, basically. So unless I know that a bunch of people will want that, I think it's just going to be digital for the time being. Because this, like, the way I'm gauging that, right? Because of course people will want physical, and I understand that, and I would love to make it. Um, but my issue is that, like, on average, like 30 people watch this stream, right? Like I stream every day, every weekday. Yesterday we had like 27 average viewers, right? Which is fine. I thought it would be more, but it's not. That's fine. We're still getting an album at the end of it, so I'm chuffed, right? I would have done this to nobody if it meant that I'd be able to get the album done. Um, but so in my head, like if not that many people are coming and watching me make it, then maybe it's not as in demand as I maybe initially thought. Because I know this is a personal project, right? This is something that I'm the one that struggles to listen to the record, right? People still listen to it, um, today, but I'm the one that wants to re-record it because I can't listen to the album. So I know that it's a personal project, and that's fine. And if other people can enjoy the creation or the product, then wonderful. That's even better. Um, but the thought of like putting a couple grand in to make physicals and only selling like 20, that to me, I can't do, at least just yet. But one day, hopefully. There's a pub. Oh, Lemon, no worries at all. Like I said, I would have done this to anybody, like 100%. Sorry, to nobody, 100%, because it means I get a product, you know, at the end of it. Um, but yeah, did I see some of the first? Yeah, I don't really know why. And it carried on. It might be bots viewing it. It might be like bots trying to work out if I use copy copyrighted music, maybe. Not sure, because I don't know why that many people are watching it, you know? Hey, good morning, Brave Laughter. How are you? Sorry, I need to listen. Oh, Tom's. I was doing Tom's. Let me do this, actually. Whoa.
We got fire on our tongues, we've got nowhere left in our lungs. And if we're done, then how come I feel love? I feel love. When did our hearts turn to stone? Is all that's left just skin and bone? And if we're done, then how come I feel love? I feel love. I feel love.
Oh.
We said some things we didn't mean. With us there is no in between.
Right. We should do these harmonies.
No light, no light, day. No light, no light. No light, no light.
No light.
Yeah, but you can't see I've got my pickle out.
Rat Lover, thank you for the prime. What a legend. Thank you so much. And Emily Joyce, thank you for that follow as well. Rat Lover, thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome to the gang. Enjoy your emotes. Thanks so much for your supporting your boy.
Okay.
Let's try this. No, no light, no, no light, no light, no light, no light,
No light, no light, day.
What, loud? That's loud. Why?
No light, no light, daylight. No light. No light, no light, day. No light, no. No light, no light, daylight gone. No light, no light.
Right. That's what it is.
No light, no light. No light, no light. No light, no light. No light, no light.
Okay, that's gotta be it.
No light, no light, no light, no light, day.
Is this wrong?
No light, no light, no light, no light, no light, no. No light, no light, no light, daylight gone.
Okay, it was the no. I was thinking it was the la. No light. I was sliding up. No light, which meant
I was sliding up to the note, no light, which meant that for the first half of the word no, it was discordant, right? James Corden. I needed to go, no light. I need to come in with the note.
Hey White Witch.
No light, no light.
That's just a double. That's an awful take.
No light, no light, no light, no light. No light, no light, daylight gone. No light, no light, no light, daylight gone. We got fire on our tongues, we've got nowhere left in our lungs. And if we're done, then how come I feel love when did our hearts?
Okay. We've got no fire on our tongues.
Gone. We got fire on our tongues, we've got nowhere left in our lungs. And if we're done, then how come I feel love when did our hearts turn to stone? Is all that's left just skin and bone? And if we're done, then how come I feel love, I feel love, I feel. We We got fire on our tongues, we've got nowhere left in our lungs. And if we're done, and if we're done, and if we're left in our lungs, and if we're done, then how come? Got fire on our tongues, we've got nowhere left in our lungs. And if we're done, then how come? And if we're done, and if we're done in our lungs, and if we're done, and if we're done in our lungs, and if we're done, then how come? And if we're done, got nowhere left in our lungs. And if we're done, then how come? I feel love. When did our heart turn to stone? Is all that's left just skin and bone? And if we're done, and if we're done, all that's left just skin and bone. And if we're done, then how come? I feel love, I feel love, I feel love. We got fire on our tongues, we've got nowhere left in our lungs. And if we're done, then how come? I feel love. When did our heart turn to stone? Is all that's left just skin and bone? And if we're done, then how come? I feel love, I feel love, I feel love. No light, daylight gone. We got fire on our tongues, we've got nowhere left in our lungs. And if we're done, then how come? I feel
Turning these down again.
Daylight savings kicked in over the weekend, and now the stream is even later. Oh no, Lemon, I'm sorry. Yeah, totally understand. Oh, not talking to me, sorry. When's the UK? Yeah. End of October, yeah. Is it on Halloween, really? You look defeated? Really? I'm tired. But I almost didn't stream today, if I'm honest. But I'm super excited about finishing this project. And initially we had 20-something days. And I took a week off because I was sick. So I was really worried that it would add a bunch of time. But we're on day 19 now, and we're like so close to finish. So I kind of want to see it over the finish line, you know?
no light, daylight gone. We got fire on our tongues, we've got nowhere left in our lungs. And if we're done, then how come? I feel love. When did our heart turn to stone? Is all that's left just skin and bone? And if we're done, then how come? I feel love, I feel love, I feel love. Trying to climb these narrow stairs, we stop ourselves from splitting hairs. Maybe it's time that we gave up the ghost. Maybe we're better off. No light, daylight gone. No light, no light to take me home.
1 second. Okay. Big Soph's out. I do need to keep an ear out for the... 1 second. Let me see if I can turn the thingy up. It's as loud as it goes. Hey Evie, how's it going? Hope you're well, friend. No. We do not.
We got fire in our tongues, we've got nowhere left in our lungs. And if we're done, then how come I feel love, when did our hearts turn to stone? Is all that's left just in a bone? We got no light, daylight gone. No light to take me home. Daylight, take me home. No light to take me home. Take me home. Daylight gone. Daylight gone. Daylight gone. Daylight gone. No light to take me home. No light to take me home. No light to take me home. No light, daylight gone. No light to take me home. No light to take. Daylight gone. No daylight gone. No light to take me home. No light to take me home. Daylight gone. Daylight gone. No light to take me home. No light, daylight gone. light gone. No light to take me home. No light to take me home. No light to take me home.
Crikey. Do you know about VST Shadow Hills? I do not, friend. I do not. I do not. Okay.
I feel love. 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 We got love. I feel love. I feel love. I feel love. We got
Fitz. Thank you.
And if we're done, then how come I feel love, I feel love, I feel love. I feel love. We got fire on our tongues, we've got nowhere left in our lungs. And if we're done, then how come I feel love, I feel.
Okay, now I just need to do the old lead, the low lead.
We got fire on our tongue, we've got nowhere left in our lungs. And if we're done, then how come I feel love, I feel love. When did our hearts turn to stone? Is all that's left just skin and bone? And if we're done, then how come I feel love, I feel love, I feel love. And if we're done, then I'll come. We got fire on our tongues, we've got nowhere left in our lungs. And if we're done, then how come I feel love, I feel love. When did our hearts turn to stone? Is all that's left just skin and bone? And if we're done, then how come I feel love, I feel love, I feel love. I feel love, I feel love. When did our hearts turn to stone? Is all that's left just skin and bone? And if we're done, then how come I feel love, I feel love, I feel love. I feel love. We got fire on our tongues, we've got nowhere left in our lungs. And if we're done, then how come I feel love, I feel love. When did our hearts turn to stone? Is all that's left just skin and bone? And if we're done, then how come I feel love, I feel love, I feel love. We said some things we didn't mean. With us there is no in between.
Thank you. Cheers, Charles. Thank you, Fitz. 18 months. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna have one more listen through. And see if this adds what I was missing. Thanks, Charles. Oh, Fitz, thank you. Fitz, thank you for the bits. Yeah, adding that bit of reverb has done so much for the start of the song. You sound like this. Which is okay because the Ebro behind it kind of gives a false sense of reverb, right? There's like a tonal texture that reverb provides. But we just had a touch of reverb. Now it sounds like this. It's a lot more real.
We said some things we didn't mean. With us there is no in between. From where we're standing, I think we both know. Maybe we're better off alone. Under the bridge on Castle Street.
Why can't I edit the velocity here? Am I losing my... Oh, that's why. This initial piano is just a touch too loud.
We said some things we didn't mean.
Much better.
With us there is no in between. From where we're standing, I think we both know. Maybe we're better off alone. Under the bridge on Castle Street. We wrote our names in the concrete. But it's all different now and we both know. Maybe we're better off. No light, no light, daylight gone. We got fire on our tongues, we've got nowhere left in our lungs. And if we're done, then how come I feel love? When did our hearts turn to stone? Did our hearts...
Again, guide vocal. Question, Lewis, Warner Brothers still get a portion of the money from the streams of the morning? The original version of the morning, they get basically 100%. I do not earn any money from the morning. Yeah. When you sign to a major label, they give you money. They give you a bunch of money, an advance it's called, to basically allow you to quit your job and pursue music full time, right? Because it is full time. It is full time. I know a lot of people see being a musician as a lazy job. Those people are idiots. It is incredibly taxing. And I've done it all. I've done all of the jobs, right? Been working since I was like 13. So they give you a bunch of money, but in exchange for that money, you sign a contract, right? Which is basically, we will spend an unlimited amount of money on the creation of this album with their best discretion, I suppose, you know. I mean, there were times where overnight the label spent $6,000 on a version of a song without even asking me if I wanted it. And then it was just like, well, why did you do that? I don't want that. I don't want that. But at the end of you, as an artist, you don't make money off of your masters until you recoup the money that they've given you, right? This isn't just a Warner Brothers thing. This is why the music industry is so broken and it's so archaic, because that is a standard record label contract, right? We will own the masters and we will earn all of the money. They're hedging their bets, right? Because if the album doesn't do well, they're out of money, right? They're out of pocket. But if it does do well, they earn money. They earn a lot of money, right? And so in order for the album to do well, they just chuck money at it. Chuck money. But the thing is, the artist has to pay that back within reason. I was dropped by Warner Brothers, and so I don't owe them any money now, right? But if I was to stay on, they would have offered me a new contract, which would have, the advance would have been for more money than I originally signed, just because of how the staging worked, the options in the contract worked, which is great, you know. So I am earning money, but it's like a one-off thing. That if you're doing well, if you're truly successful, if you're Ed Sheeran, Adele, Khalid, you know, these artists that will do well every time they release music, then you're laughing, right? You're laughing because you just earn so much money, right? But as soon as you're not one of those artists, and you're not being paid to make an album, you don't earn money, which is why writing songs is so important, because you can earn PRS from that, right? You can earn a slice of the pie from the song, not from the masters, but from the song. But yeah, until I've paid them back, which I don't think will happen in this lifetime, I don't earn any money. And even when I paid them back, I only get like a slight increase in royalty, right? Which is why I think the major label system is just so broken. And it, like I said, it works if you are the champions of this industry, right? It works if you are the top 5% of artists in the world, maybe even the top 10%, because you have a constant income of a lot of money with an advance, right? And you are able to just continue to release music, it do well, stay within the label's favor, receive a better contract, blah, 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 and just build on that. Which is why label services is a new thing. Distribution. So it's called label services because really a record label historically take your product and distribute it to shops, to radio, to you know, PR, press, whatever. That's like the sole job of a record label. Now major record labels have become more of like a development system, basically, and they're very good at developing artists. The only issue is they're developing like 40 artists at a time, right? And you can only dedicate so many resources to each of those artists. So if one artist is doing particularly well with the public, the rest of the artists and bands are suddenly left behind. And the labels are relentless. If you're left behind, you don't get a top 10 album. Like me, I got a top 30 album. In the UK, my album went to number 28. Do you know how mind-blowing that is for me? I was so happy with that. So happy with that. And I was told that because it didn't hit the top 10, it was like basically we had failed, right? And because of that, I fell out of favor with the label. And as soon as you do that, you're done, right? You're done. So that's why label services is the new kind of buzzword now, a new, the better kind of way to distribute music. You can do it completely independently, and you might be fine. It's a lot of work, though. Labels do a lot of work, and I will say that without, you know, I think the issue is with the contracts and how archaic of a system it is, right? Because it just doesn't. People don't buy as many albums as they used to. Put simply, they just don't. And so, kind of weighting a contract on income from an album, you earn a lot more money if somebody buys your record, right? You earn a lot more money. One stream is worth like 0.00000044p, I think. Which is like, that's nothing in the grand scheme of things. But if someone buys an album, so if someone streams an album, right, 11 songs, let's say, right, you haven't even made £1, right? But if someone buys an album, you potentially made like £7, but it's a one-off thing, right? And if that person that bought the album listens to the record 100 times, you've still only earned £7, let's say, rough figure. But if someone streams the record 100 times, you've now earned more than that £7, right? So it's the industry, or the way that the industry earns money, has completely changed now. Unfortunately, the contracts will remain the same, and they're still weighted into pumping a bunch of money into developing an artist and producing a record for it to sell, right? And people still do buy albums, but nowhere near as much as they used to, right? Nowhere near as much as they used to. So label services are a place that don't offer you an advance, do not own the masters, but they provide the distribution and the infrastructure that you need within a record label, and the contacts to Spotify and the contacts to radio, whatever it may be. And for that, they take, 20% of what the album makes, right? So now as an artist, you don't get the advance, so it's slightly riskier, because making an album is expensive. You can easily spend 40 grand making an album, right? Easily. And what these label services provide, like I said, they don't give you an advance. They just have like a pool of money for marketing. So like tube poster, magazine spread, whatever it may be. And they pay for that, and then you pay them back. But that's a much smaller pot than an advance would be. Like much. And if you're very careful, you could spend little to no money, really. But then as an artist, you're now earning like 80% of what your music you are earning off of your art, right? Which I think is just such an important thing. It's much more sustainable. It's not as glorified. It's not as like, hey, here's a bunch of money, but it means that in 20 years' time, I'm still making money from that thing that's being streamed, right? And I think that's the important thing. Label services so DistroKid, I think that you just pay them like 30 quid and they distribute the thing, right? So that's just a distributor, right? They don't provide any infrastructure. They just put your songs. You pay them a one-off fee, and they put your songs on Spotify. Yeah, so that's just like I guess it is a label service, but it's not it's not an indie label. Let's call them indie labels. It's not always the case, because some indie labels are still bad. They still practice the archaic systems. Yeah, but it's funny. I mean, there are like dream stories, like Bruno Major, right? He went to LA, made an album under a label. I can't remember what it was, and they basically told him the album was shit. So he re-recorded it completely independently, and now he's like, he earns 100% of the money that his music makes. And right now, I'll just look at Easily. I know it's the biggest song on that album, but I'll look at it right now. Don't you tell me that it wasn't meant to be. 243 million streams, right? 243. Oh. Streams.
All right.
On. Hey, Isaac, how's it going, bud? How's it going? Royalty calculator. And this isn't always correct. But that right there on Spotify alone, £835,920. Right? And like I said, it's not always an exact science. It depends where the streams come from. You know, it's a guide. It's a guide price. But that right there, I guarantee you, was a lot more than the label offered Bruno as an advance. So they would have recouped, and it's a lot more than they would have spent on Bruno as an artist. And that's one song. That's one song. Right? The album as a whole, there's a couple of 40 millions, bunch of 20 millions, right? So that is a guide, 100%. But obviously there are those wonderful stories. But if that song had never come out because the label didn't like it, which is a very real possibility, there are a bunch of artists. I mean, look at Ray most recently, who started posting online about her experiences within the industry. Like, they're just sat on an album that Ray has, and they're just not releasing it at the moment. So it's just like, you know, it's an archaic system basically. So no, I don't earn anything from the morning. I will earn PRS, but that's if I sing the song or someone down the pub sings Holding On or whatever. It's the same thing, basically. Where is all that money coming from, though? What do you mean? That Spotify money? What I say, 243 million streams? Even if, oh, the label money, they own, like, they have a monopoly on music. They own a ridiculous amount. I mean, they're happy that the streaming services are paying low, because it still keeps the major label contracts as a viable option. If streaming services paid more, nobody would sign to a major label, really. You wouldn't really need to, or there would be a system to go around it, right? But yeah, they just have a monopoly. There were 4 major labels. I think there are 3 now. So if you think all music is split between four labels, basically, the 3 major labels and then independent, right? Let's say that. Maybe 5. Let's say 5. So 1/5 of the music and all of the money that 1/5 of the music makes is owned by one label, right? So that's how they have so much money. But yeah, it's wild. Sorry.
Light, no light,
Isaac, thank you, bud. I hope your stream was good. Super Mario again?
light, no light, daylight gone. We got fire on our tongues, we've got nowhere left in our lungs. And if we're done, then how come I feel love, when did I...
I was saying that the Bruno Major song had 243 million streams. But yeah, it's billions of monies. Do you get money when a song is used on TV? Yes. So that's a slightly different thing. Publishing comes into play with that. Because if it's an advert, let's say it's an advert, well, no, that's like a recurring. Basically, you'll have people, and this is where labels also provide a very good system. Because they will have like it's called sync, like Yvette said there, a sync department that know all of the TV production agencies, right? Know all of that. And they say, hey, we've got this new artist, you know, what kind of mood are you looking for? I'll pitch a song, you know. Oh, we're looking for a sad acoustic thing. Cool, we just signed this new artist. Have a listen to this. And they will pay up front like a fee to be able to. It's not so much exclusivity, but it's like we can use it as we would like on our show, right? And that fee's usually very high. Usually very high. Like very high. And then on top of that, you will receive PRS. So depending on the audience, you will receive like writing and PPL, which is performing. So if Rob, the guy that plays drums on one of my songs, if the song is played on a TV show, Rob will earn PPL, a bit of performance, right? No, it wasn't Charles. I wish. Hey, it's Galagon. Thank you very much for that follow, friend. Appreciate it. Happy Tuesday.
Heart turned to stone is all that's left, just skin and bone. And if we're done, then how come I feel love, I feel love, I feel love.
That sounds really good now as a chorus.
Trying to climb these narrow stairs,
I should do a lead vocal.
we stop ourselves from splitting hairs. Maybe it's time that we gave up the ghost.
Oh, that happens here.
Maybe it's time that we gave up the ghost. Gave up. Maybe it's time that we gave up the ghost. Maybe it's time that we gave up the ghost. Maybe it's time that we gave up the ghost. Maybe it's time that we gave up the ghost. Maybe it's time that we gave up the ghost. Maybe it's time that we gave up the ghost. Maybe we're better off alone. Maybe it's time that we gave up the ghost. It's time that we gave up the ghost. Maybe it's time that we gave up the ghost. Maybe it's time that we gave up the ghost. Maybe we're better off alone. That we gave up the ghost. Maybe we're better off alone. No light, no light, daylight gone. No light, no light to take me home. No light to take me home. To take me home. We got fire in our tongues, we've got nowhere left in our lungs. And if we're done, then how come?
Okay, I think I'm gonna have a go at another lead vocal here. I think so. Yeah, it's crazy money in the sync world. If you get it on a film, woo, or an ad campaign, come on. Come on, it's wild money, but it is so competitive. But, you know, because it's wild money, it's so competitive. I had a contract come through. Like, they were ready to do it for Deep the Water before Midnight came out for an American show. I can't remember what it was called. I think it was like $50,000, right? To use one song in one episode of one show, right? Crazy. Just a crazy amount of money. Might not have been that, but it was a lot of money. And in the end, they gave it to up-and-coming artist Sia. So Sia to that money, am I right? I think I also had an ad campaign years ago when I was still with Warner Brothers, which also, so then all of that gets split as well when you're signed to a label as well. That's another thing. All other like auxiliary income from the masters get split as well. But I think that was for 6 figures for an ad campaign. It's like an 8-week ad campaign or something. Wild. I just didn't get it, right? Because it is so competitive. So competitive. So that's why when I hear like one of my mates in a TV show or something, I am bouncing off the walls, because that is like, it's like 2 years. 2 years income if they're on the right deal, right? Which a lot of my friends nowadays are on the right deal. So it's just amazing if that can happen. Split and then towards the advance. Yeah, well, yeah. So it depends, because I think you end up earning like 1/8 of it, personally. Something like that. Because if the song's published as well, they take 50% of that 50%. So there is like a... It's pretty wild. For like 30 seconds in a small series, you can easily get $2,000. Yeah, I mean, plus. It is case by case, like 100%, you know. Yeah, so it's not always that amazing, but especially these kind of big American shows that have a big budget, they tend to offer a lot of money.
Light, daylight gone. No light to take me home. Take me home. To take me home. We got fire in our tongues, we've got nowhere left in our lungs, and it...
Right, cool. Yeah, I'm going to do another lead vocal, I think. Also, it depends. Yeah, that's what I was saying. The big, like I said, usually big American shows have a massive budget, so they offer a lot for music usage. Sorry, Isaac, I missed a bunch of chat here. 1 sec. So I think I saw you also do gaming streams. Yeah, I used to do a lot of gaming streams. It's just people don't really like to watch it, I suppose. Like, definitely hurts the viewers, right? But so did this project, so maybe that's... It's usually when I have a sore throat or I haven't slept very well. I stream, like, yeah, Minecraft, GeoGuessr is always fun. Yeah, a bunch of stuff. Yeah, so if it's from the morning, that's stuff that just happens now, and I don't really get a say. I mean, I guess I do, but I think I signed a while ago. I like signed my music up to go on like a playlist of songs that anybody can pay for, you know. Yeah, Warzone. Yeah, modded Minecraft. New World came out, so I played a bit of that. Not on the stream, but I think that would be a fun one to stream. Yeah, bunch of them. Let's give it a go.
We said some things we didn't mean. We said some things we didn't mean. With us there is no in between.
Get those lyrics up, boy.
With us there is no in between. From where we're standing, I think we both know maybe we're better off alone. Under the bridge on Castle Street, we wrote our names in the concrete. But it's so different now, and we both know maybe we're better off alone. No light, no light, daylight gone. We got fire on our tongues, we've got nowhere left in our lungs. And if we're done, then how come I feel love, I feel love? When did our hearts turn to stone? Is all that's left just skin and bone? And if we're done, then how come I feel love, I feel love, I feel love? Trying to climb these narrow stairs, we stop ourselves from splitting hairs. Maybe it's time that we gave up the ghost. Maybe we're better off alone. No light, no light, daylight gone. No light, no light to take me home. We got fire on our tongues, we've got nowhere left in our lungs. And if we're done, then how come I feel love, I feel love? When did our hearts turn to stone? Is all that's left just skin and bone? And if we're done, then how come I feel love, I feel love, I feel love, I feel love. We got fire on our tongues, we've got nowhere left in our lungs. And if we're done, then how come I feel love, I feel love? When did our hearts turn to stone? Is all that's left just skin and bone? And if we're done, then how come I feel love, I feel love, I feel love? We said some things we didn't mean. With us there is no in between. We said some things we didn't mean. With us there is no in between. From where we're standing, I think we both know maybe we're better off alone. Under the bridge on Castle Street, we wrote our names in the concrete. But it's so different now, and we both know maybe we're better off alone. No light, no light, daylight gone. We got fire on our tongues, we've got nowhere left in our lungs. And if we're done, then how come I feel love? I feel love. When did our hearts turn to stone? Is all that's left.
I really made sure it sounded like How Come here.
Fire on our tongues, we've got nowhere left in our lungs. And if we're done, then how come I feel love? I feel love. When did our hearts turn to stone? Is all that's left just skin and bone? And if we're done, then how come I feel love? I feel love. I feel love. Trying to climb these narrow stairs, we stop ourselves from splitting hairs. I feel love, I feel love. Trying to climb these narrow stairs, we stop ourselves from splitting hairs. Maybe it's time that we gave up the ghost. Maybe we're better off alone. No light, no light, daylight gone. No light, no light to take me home. We got fire on our tongues, we've got nowhere left in our lungs. And if we're done, then how come I feel love? I feel love. When did our hearts turn to stone? Is all that's left just skin and bone? And if we're done, then how come I feel love? I feel love. I feel love. I feel love. We got fire on our tongues, we've got nowhere left in our lungs. And if we're done, then how come I feel love? I feel love. When did our hearts?
That is clipping a lot. That's kind of unusable. Oh, nice one, Lisa. Thank you. Okay, let's go again.
We said some things we didn't mean. With us there is no in between. From where we're standing, I think we both know maybe we're better off under the bridge on Castle Street. We wrote our names in the concrete, but it's all different now, and we both know maybe we're better off. No light, no light, daylight gone. We got fire on our tongues, we've got nowhere left in our lungs. And if we're done, then how come I feel love? I feel love. When did our hearts turn to stone? Is all that's left just skin and bone? And if we're done, then how come I feel love? I feel love. I feel love. Trying to climb these narrow stairs, we stop ourselves from splitting hairs. Maybe it's time that we gave up the ghost. Maybe we're better off alone. No light, no light, daylight gone. No light, no light to take me home. We got fire on our tongues, we've got nowhere left in our lungs. And if we're done, then how come I feel love, when did our hearts turn to stone? Is all that's left just in a bone? And if we're done, then how come I feel love, I feel love, I feel love, I feel love. We got fire on our tongues, we've got nowhere left in our lungs. And if we're done, then how come I feel love, I feel love? When did our hearts turn to stone? Is all that's left just skin and bone? And if we're done, then how come I feel love, I feel love, I feel love. We said some things we didn't mean. With us there is no in between.
Listen again. Oh, thank you.
We said some things we didn't mean. With us there is no in between. From where we're standing, I think we both know. Maybe we're better off under the bridge.
That's a really nice part here, I think. It's like super vulnerable. It's quite quiet, and I would use vocal rider here, but
I think we both know. Maybe we're better off.
that alone is just like so. I don't know. It's like this line is acting, right? It's like this line is completely flawed by the realization that actually maybe we are better off alone, especially that alone.
Maybe we're better off alone. Under the bridge on Castle Street,
Very happy with that.
we wrote our names in the concrete. But it's all different now, and we both know.
Sorry, let me save that. Thank you, the Dalbatros. Appreciate it. Sound really good. Glad I was able to drop in. I had I had a migraine before my stream and nearly didn't even get to stream myself. Got a little while longer, but it's hey, thank you, Isaac. Thanks so much.
Maybe we're better off. No light, daylight gone. We got fire on our tongues, we've got nowhere left in our lungs. And if we're done, then how come I feel love, when did our hearts turn to stone? Is all that's left just skin and bone? And if we're done, then how come I feel love, I feel love, I feel love. Trying to climb these narrow stairs, we stop ourselves from splitting hairs? Maybe it's time that we gave up the ghost. Maybe we're better off alone. No light, daylight gone. No light to take me home. We got fire on our tongues, we've got nowhere left in our lungs. And if we're done, then how come I feel love? When did our hearts turn to stone? Is all that's left just in a bone? And if we're done, then how come I feel love? I feel love. We got fire on our tongues, we've got nowhere left in our lungs. And if we're done, then how come I feel love? When did our hearts turn to stone? Is all that's left just skin and bone? And if we're done, then how come I feel love? We said some things we didn't mean. With us there is no in between.
Cool. Okay, I'm happy with that. I am happy with that. The guitar still needs to be done. There are a few subtle changes to the vocal that I would make, but I think we've got enough takes, and I don't have another one in me, unfortunately. That was close. Thank you, guys. Wowee. Thank you so much. You're far too kind. Right, so I had a real issue with the vocal on this. I think maybe I was just tired. Because... I don't really want to do the gang vocals, but we need it. Yeah, I got some pond water. No, this is kombucha. Right, let's listen through. I think this song is super loud first. But on my notes, I've got that this comp isn't very good. This vocal comp. And look, there are a bunch of takes here, so I should be able to get what I want from it, but let's see. Wow.
Bite my tongue, you wouldn't hear me anyway. Hold my nerve while I wait for the fires to I'm seeing every single word you don't say, but I feel like I've seen it all. How come every time you ask me to stay, you're halfway gone? If this is the easy way out, then why am I finding it hard as hell? I'm wide awake. everything we had rehearsed has come back to haunt us, but 10 times worse. I'm holding on so tight it hurts. So why are we holding on? Why are we holding on? Close my eyes and my soul is slipping away. If I bide my time, I'll get lost like a tear in the rain. How come every time you ask me to stay, you're halfway gone?
Just have a placeholder. Wow, look at that clipping.
If I bide my time, I'll get lost like a tear in the rain. Really? Bye.
Not today. Come on, Gromit. You've got to hide the bodies. There's no cheese and crackers in prison, Gromit.
Not today. Take care, Isaac. Been a pleasure. Hope to catch some. Yeah, I hope so, friend. Hope so. Hope you feel better. Right. Okay, well the vocal actually seems fine. I don't know what I was worried about. I just need this. Okay. This isn't the right one to open. Because this without the feature is like that's half the song, you know? Let me open up my notes again and have a look. Did I have any changes? Okay, I think Stones is done. I'm happy with Stones. Master fader clipping, vocal best comp, piano. Right, let's look at the piano on this one. It fits. Wait, these would be the other way around, right? There's no cheese and crackers in prison, Gromit.
I bide my time, I'll get lost like a tear in the rain.
Just pointless. Pointless to do. Because the person who is singing this verse can sing it in any way they want to. So me adding BV there is pointless, but whatever. Man, I think stay vocal. Right. Okay, I remember now. Oh man, it's like okay, it's like it is just riding on these features now. And then the stay vocal, stay, yeah, which I still don't. Let's listen to how it sounds though. I've sometimes been surprised.
Back to this mic. Oh. Right. Come on. Oh, you heard me twice. Okay, Amelia. Take care. Hope you feel better. I remember I went like chest voice here. Okay, let's listen. Eek. I do definitely need to thingy the piano. Yeah. No, nothing's playing. Nothing's playing at the moment. Yeah. Nothing's playing. I'm just getting the piano right first. What?
When I close my eyes, I hear you singing. You're singing me a song that I'll forget, I always forget. I try to trick myself back to sleeping, 'cause you pick me up, but I let you down. It was so clear, but now it's gone. I couldn't keep my eyelids shut. Why can't you stay? If only I start again. If only I could dream we could start again. When I close my eyes, I see you dancing.
What's this?
You're dancing me a song, just out of reach, just out of reach.
I don't want it to be super loud. 1 second. There you go. It's an acoustic. That spacebar, man. That spacebar messes me up. So I need to. I'm doing it right now. Settings, hotkeys. No, this isn't how you do it, unfortunately. Never mind. Thank you, Charles. I also have to go in. Hey, thank you so much, pup. Sleep well. Sending love.
Now it's gone. Dance. When I close my eyes, I see you dancing.
Listen to these strings. Hey, George, how's it going, bud?
But now it's gone.
Hey, Mars. Love you, Mars.
I couldn't keep my eyelids open. Why can't you
Yeah, I see why.
so why can't
How am I ever going to be able to sing this song with my current state of affairs? Okay, I'm saving it. I'm not listening to it because it's going to annoy me. Halo. I wanted the Halo. Oh, thank you. It sounds intense. Flex that Dex. Ah. Oh, I'm gonna do that. Let's make sure. Cool, it is. Okay.
Maybe you're lost, maybe you're scared, maybe you're lonely, or you haven't got there yet. You're falling apart, come away at the seams. Even when you're wide awake, you're drowning in your dreams. It's a wonder you don't know how wonderful you are. So maybe I should show you now. It's a wonder you don't know how wonderful you are.
Tested on Callum.
So maybe
That's a name
I
change.
should show you
Thanks so much for that host, bud.
that you have a halo. You have a halo. You have a halo, but maybe you don't know. Yeah. You have a halo. You have a halo, but maybe you don't know. So what is the use of just giving in? You know that if you keep this up, you'll be more scars than skin.
Okay, this is also tough to listen to because that's where the other feature was. I mean, the only thing to do right now is to record. Oh, grow up, Lewis. Let's do it. Are you high? These are tough to listen to. No, I wasn't saying that. Did I say they're tough to listen to? That's not what I meant. Sorry. I was saying it. Oh, I see what you mean. I did say that. I didn't mean like, oh, I'm struggling to listen to it. Sorry. I meant it's tough to. It's tough to listen to them and know what to do next because I'm waiting on someone to record their bit for it, you know. So it's tough for me to look at that and go, oh, I need to do this because I need to hear what they're doing first. Is what I was saying. Sorry. Right. I need to listen to this. So at the end of Castle Street. Oh, do you know what? Let me just check quickly. So at the end of Castle Street, which I'm putting into the chat right now. Oh, in caps by accident. Hope it'll still work. Yep. There's Apple Music, Spotify, and YouTube. Definitely on Spotify and Apple Music at the end. Oh no, it's all good, bud. Sorry, my phrasing, bad phrasing. Mute the stream. If you go to 5 minutes, secret track comes on. 12 the morning. That's the key, right? Nope. I just need to know the key. Eleanor, thank you. Haven't got a stream in so long. Buzzing to be back. Wonderful to have you back, friend. Wonderful. Thank you so much. We are like on the, you know, the warm bits of that pint of beer that you haven't quite finished yet. We're on the dregs of this project. I am now starting the recording of the secret song. Hey Joe. How fast is it? I'll wait till you might go to sleep. That feels right. Let me just listen to it. Okay, that'll do. Okay, let's record this. Right, let's tune first. Muting my mic so you don't hear it doubled. How'd you record this one originally? Were you really far from the mic? Yes, this is a one take. I walked into the studio. We had just a mic set up in the corner of the room, and I just played it. This one will be a bit clearer, I think. Just so that it has its own identity, you know.
Come on, Lewis. Hey, Leah. How's it going? Okay, now I just want this to slow down. Really. Show automation. Tempo, right? No. Here. Okay, cool.
So I want this to go to free time. Oh, you can't see it because my big head. So you see down here on the master fader, there's an automation for tempo, song tempo. right? And that will be here. So 91 is what it is currently. Why did I stop there? I kind of want it to just slow down. Cool. It's on automation off. Get the camera back on. I'm good, thank you, friend. The guitar sound lush. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's a setup I just stumbled upon before this project. I'm very glad that I did. Right, let's try it again.
Okay.
Thank you, guys. Cheers. Here's a slow down. That works for me. Okay. Let's mark this out. How did rise would till I shiver. Do side of your tired eyes. Right here is the one I was waiting for. Forever. The hours roll by like the sea. I'm hidden, I walk down, down. Underneath. And I lose sight of your tired eye. And right here as one whilst we wait for this wait forever. Right. Now, because this is meant to be a kind of, well, because it is an outro, secret track, I like all of this going on before. Right, let's do drum booth. Give it a room. Quite nice, maybe. Want to let you know, for the second day in a row, I'm under a little fleece blanket on my sofa watching this, having a great time. Also with a cup of tea because I'm cold. Yeah, Joe, it got pretty cold here yesterday, and I was thinking, I could just stick an hour of the heating on. I'm glad I didn't, though. Because once you start, you just can't stop, you know? Once you pop, that's great. Do you guys see Prongles? I feel like I showed absolutely everybody Prongles, but No, I didn't. What? I didn't search Pringles. Search instead for Prongles. Thank you. Um, this thing here. Prongles. Onesie pop. That's great. They've got original flavor. My personal favorite is onions and cream. No, here we go. Here you go. You got salt and potato, onions and cream, a whole fish, America, and tacos and burritos. So it's made by the people who make Cards Against Humanities. But it's just that once you pop, that's great. It's so funny to me. Oh man. Salt and potato. America flavor. That's funny as well. That wasn't a thing when I first heard about it. Right, sorry. I'll wait till you ride. Okay, let's record a quick.
Sorry, I don't think you heard that. I was just saying, I'm going to record a vocal here. Just because... why not? Oh.
I'll wait till your eyes go to sleep.
Okay. Let me... I'm going to copy the... because now we're in, like, the same room as the guitar. Do you see what I mean?
I'll wait.
So the guitar and the vocal are treated the same. It may be a bit too much, but let's see.
I'll wait till your eyes go to sleep, and I'll pray that mine fall down, down. Watch your chest swell and sink as you breathe. We're together.
I don't think they're the lyrics. Oh, it's right there. Okay. Yeah. Had it the wrong way around.
I'll wait till your eyes go to sleep, and I'll pray that mine fall down, down. Watch your skin steal the warmth out of me, till I shiver. And and the hours roll by like the sea.
These lyrics are so wrong. Please let me edit these lyrics. This is on Genius. How do you edit on Genius? You have to log in.
And the hours roll by like the sea. But I wish that we had more. Watch your chest swell and sink as you breathe. We're together.
See if it's sending love.
Tonight, lose sight of your tired eyes, and we'll lay here as one whilst we wait for the sun. I'll wait forever. In the morning it breaks with no sound.
Oof, that's a difficult thing. The free time.
And the morning it breaks with no sound. And the morning it breaks with no sound. But it lets me see the dust dance through the sliver of light it allows. But I won't wake you. For tonight, lose sight of your tired eyes, and we'll lay here as one whilst we wait for the sun. I'll wait forever. I'll wait till your eyes go to sleep, and I'll pray that mine fall down. Watch your skin steal the warmth out of me till I shiver. And the hours roll by like the sea. But I wish that we had more. Watch your chest swell and sink as you breathe. We're together.
See if it's sending love.
Tonight, lose sight of your tired eyes, and we'll lay here as one whilst we wait for the sun. I'll wait forever. the morning it breaks with no sound, but it lets me see the dust dance, dance through the sliver of light it allows. And I won't wake you. For tonight, lose sight of your tired eyes, and we'll lay here as one whilst we wait for the sun. I'll wait forever.
Let me do one more take.
I'll wait till your eyes go to sleep, and I'll pray that mine fall down, down. I'll wait till your eyes go to sleep, and I'll pray that mine fall down, down. Watch your skin still the warmth out of me, till I shiver.
Nah. Not happening today, I'm afraid, gang. Oh. SS12. Wow.
Wow. 12. Hey, Seba. No worries, friend. No worries. I mean, there is still a daylight savings. There is still an hour left. But I am going to finish now, I think. I am going to finish now. Hey, Jillian, how's it going? I hope things have improved. Let's go back here. Okay, so. Wow, 2? I don't mean 2. Very 1975 of me. Nothing. Just acoustic and vocal. In the same room. Stop reading. Hey, Mattu, how's it going, my man? How's it going? It's going well. We're almost done. We are almost done. I almost don't think this is a thing anymore. So all I really need to do now is to stay vocal and to finish the morning. Which, all I really need to do is just get a vocal that I love, and that's it. Oh, and there are some gang vocals, but that won't take me long. We are like done. Which is just like amazing. So happy. Didn't need to do that in the end. A lot of EVs, yes. Yes, happy with that. Happy with those now. Not happy with those. Not happy with that. Not happy with that. It's just so exciting. But unfortunately, I was thinking maybe we could finish it today, but it's not happening. I woke up 12 hours ago, and it's still only 3 o'clock here in the UK, so I'm a tired boy. You know. I can't nap. If I nap, then I just don't sleep. Unfortunately. So I need to just brave it out. It's fine. It's just not sleeping. It's fine. My 3D printer could be here in 33 minutes. Which is exciting for me. That'll keep me up. Thank you, man. Thank you. By the way, how are you finding England? London, I suppose. Hope you're fitting in well. What do you think is the biggest difference sonically between the original project and the re-recording? Well, I'm glad you asked, Matty. So, like number 2. So number 1, this is kind of like this is the morning after mantra, okay? This is what I wanted to keep doing. These are the things that I wanted to keep in mind throughout this recording and hopefully stay true to. This one's kind of a meme, but basically I started this project like a year ago, but because it was taking so long and I couldn't tell anybody about it, or I didn't want to tell anybody about it, and I wasn't hearing back from a couple of artists that I reached out to do features on the album, I just ran out of my social battery, right? So I needed accountability, which is what streaming it provides me with. But the main thing was I wanted to modernize the record, because I can't listen to the album anymore, right? I can't. I was a kid. I was a boy back then when I recorded it. And now I'm just a slightly taller boy, you know? And I was winging it 100%. So I wanted to be able to... I love the songs, and I will only ever have one first album. And I wanted to be able to sit through it and not cringe, basically. So I wanted to modernize the record, but I wanted to stay true to the sonic decisions that we made on the original, right? Sorry. Because no matter how many times people have listened to this album, they are familiar with the songs. And I didn't want to go like, hey, you know, it doesn't sound like that anymore, right? I wanted to pay homage to those songs, but also make it so I could listen to it, basically. Yeah. So rarely is there a time where I have gone way left field and added something that wasn't in the original, basically. And if I have, it's consistent throughout the record and it's not too imposing. But it sounds really good. I can't wait to get it mixed and listen to it. I'm very excited. Very excited. What are you printing first? I have to calibrate the machine, so I have to get a couple of tests to print, which is fine. And then just some miniatures, I imagine. Some miniatures. And then because I know what they should look like. Once that happens, I will do like some guitar hooks, so that I can hang my stuff up. I definitely get that feeling with wanting to re-record stuff and make it less cringy for yourself. Yeah. Want to pop in and say, hey, life's been really busy. And literally haven't seen you guys since you did the workout playlist. What? Remix of Losing to Love Me. That was a long time ago, Drew. Hey, well, thank you. I really appreciate that, friend. Hopefully you'll enjoy the album. Pretty cool. It probably must have been really tricky to stay in the line between keeping it true to the original and change. Do you know what? It was easier than I thought. And I think I didn't really even have to put this point in. Oh, I've turned it off. But the modernize the record point in. This for me, putting that point in was telling myself, like, don't go nuts. Right? Because my production style, my taste for what sounds good has completely changed. Right? But it's unfair to people to be like, hey, I've completely changed this song now. Right? I just want it to sound better. So it was actually a lot easier than I thought. But because of that, I was scared to record Holding On, Close, Into the Wild, because these were songs that we went at Windows. We went to like incredible studios and set up a drum kit for like 3 days and played around with, you know? And I was really worried because I'm so limited here. So limited in this room. I was very worried they would sound a lot worse, but I think they sound great. I think they sound fine. Which song challenged you the most, or you enjoyed tracking the most? I really enjoyed Sink or Swim and Castle Street, those last two songs. I think that's because I spent 9 songs like getting into the groove, so everything felt a bit more autonomous. It felt a bit more like muscle memory. But also I was really, I get Sink or Swim is added to that list of tracks that I was worried about recording. I was really worried about those 2 songs. So to be able to do what I've done with them, I'm over the moon with it. I'm over the moon with it. Yeah, 100%. But it's been super fun, and like I hope that people like the record, and if they don't, that's fine. That's fine. I've got a new album that I will listen to now, you know, and that's really exciting for me. Really exciting. What a rock star. Thank you. Right. Who are we raiding? Wow, it's a fairly quiet day on Twitch today. Super quiet, actually, on the music front. Is that normal on Tuesday? Must be. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Something to be said about making stuff that you as the artist want to listen to. Well, that's the thing, Drew. Back then I did. You know. But that was 7 years ago. And who knows, in 7 years I may listen back to this and be a bit like, oof. But I will say that I think a lot of the freedom, the creative freedom that I have now, or agency, I say creative agency. Freedom is a bit, you know, a lot of the creative agency that I have now, I just simply didn't have then. I was treated as an instrument. I'd write the songs, and then it would be like, hey, here's a producer that just produced a #1 record. Let's make an album, make a song. And it would be like, okay, do this, now do this, now do this. And that for me, like, soils that whole experience, right? And when I listen to a couple of those songs, I am like, oh man, I remember not liking that in the studio and saying like, well, actually, maybe we should try something else, and then being like, well, that is the better thing to do, you know. And now I have that agency, and I can say, no, fuck that, I don't want that sound in there, I'm going to change it, and I'm able to do that. And maybe I was able to then, I was just too polite, or you know, I'm misremembering it or whatever. But it certainly didn't feel like it at the time. Hey Bruno, lovely to see you, friend. Yeah, well, we always raid Lana, so I'm thinking, should we branch out? From Argentina, okay. Let's send the love here. Hey, Craig Allen. Thank you very much for that follow, friend. Happy Tuesday. I hope you're well. I hope you're well. We're going to send the raid here to... Is that Fausto? Fausto? God, awful. I'm sorry that you've joined us right at the end. But I hope you're well, bud. Until I finish re-recording this album, I'll be live from 12 till 4 UK time every weekday. So I'll see you tomorrow. If you fancy coming in. Please copy and paste that raid call just once, guys. Let's go send the love. Thank you very much for sticking with me. Sorry I was 80%. Wow, that's generous. 18% energy stream today. I am knackered. I did not sleep well. But I love you all. Thank you very much for being here. Have a wonderful day wherever you are in the world. Love you to the moon and back. And I'll see you tomorrow, okay?